you really explain what we like.
Of Ghost of Tsushima.
So I would just say out of my rating, graphics 10,
Yes.
gameplay 10. I didn't beat the game yet, so I'm not gonna say
Story.
replay value yet. I'll come back to it later. How do y'all feel about it? Same, yeah.
Doc could go first.
Oh no, I'm really enjoying it. I'm actually just enjoying the game. Like, I did one, maybe two story missions. But the graphics, you know, I mean, it's been said all over the world. Graphics of the world. Like I said, I like the fighting style for someone who's not. I can speak from the other side of the spectrum because I'm not this type of game player. And I was telling the guys offline that I wasn't even planning on getting it. You know, because I was like, super hype game. I've seen this story before. And I said, you know what? I'm bored. One of my main games I gave up on. So let me download it. And coming from someone who doesn't play this genre, like you're skeptical about it. Just get it. You're really gonna like it. Because I think what it did was it made people like me be able to enjoy it. You know, because there are guys who are really good at hack and slash or at combat-based games. So it's like analog-based, and some guys can do it. You know, you guys play for Honor, so you already know analog-based, you know, dodge and attack. And this game is not like that. It can be, you know, raise the difficulty, but then it lets the casual game play on normal or hard. And you're like, wow, this is actually pretty cool. It's like when you say replay value, like I wonder how many people are gonna really get to that point because like there's just so much stuff to do, and that's a good thing. Like the world is huge. There's no HUD, thank God. I hate when gorgeous games have a HUD and you gotta go to settings and turn it off. This one didn't give you a HUD, they didn't give you an option to turn it off. You know what? You ain't gonna get no HUD, so don't expect the HUD and enjoy the game. They did right. They did right. You know, kudos to Sucker Punch. You know, but they have a track record. You know, I didn't play none of Infamous. And I heard I own two of them. They came with the systems, but you guys can tell me, can explain more. Infamous was actually pretty badass.
All three. Was it three?
It was 1, 2. There was Second Son, and then there was that DLC of the girl, the something light. I forgot what it was called. This dude said flashing light. And this ain't no Kanye song.
I would say Infamous 1. The way the story, the way the character, the way they built the game, the story around the character, you kind of felt them. Like, I don't want to say it love, but like, love that character. Like, with that character. That character was leveling up and growing. You grew up and loved that character. Oh, I can do this. Am I gonna be good? Am I gonna be bad? You know, am I going to love this hero skills that I'm getting? With the decisions that I'm making? Am I gonna love bad decisions that I'm making with the powers that I'm getting? You know, you evolve with your character. You know, and Part 2, they capitalized off of that, and I feel some of that is rubbing off and Ghost. Like I said, you get the part where if you want to be a stealther character, you build your character stealth-wise. And if you honorably build your character, you know, offensively to take on fights. Right now, I want a little bit of balance because yes, I want to go in and demolish everyone that I fight, but at the same time, there's just way too many people, so I almost stealthily take out a few of the and, you know, take out the West with my strength.
Indeed, indeed.
And I love the skills that they push it down.
Doc volume.
Oh. My first triple samurai king. And it was everything that they said it would be. And that's another thing. Like, it's so timing based, you know. And once you get the timing down, it's just like, oh yeah, it just feels right. Are we still there?
Yeah.
I feel like, what was that movie Leonardo DiCaprio won for Right There?
I know what you're talking about. I forgot. And when that bear messed him up too.
That's how I feel about this game right now. That bear. He's knocking me on the floor.
Hey, he kind of adopted a Native American boy because I think his parents died, and they were like the outcasts and all that. And at one point, he got attacked by a bear, and he was like struggling to live. Blah blah blah. It broke his. I think it broke his back mostly, and then also he couldn't speak because I think it bit his neck, something like that.
That's almost what they did.
Oh shoot! I didn't know Mongols were in. 7 of them? That's one thing. Gotta tell people you will end up somewhere and like, oh, this is my horse.
Don't give yourself away. You're trying to be stealthy. Like, that horse is the best way to do that.
And some enemies that you should survive a little, they start crawling.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and the suffering. I'm dead.
I'm 999.
They were looking for me down at the hall.
So, like every other game, when you get these DLC armors, how long in this game does this armor last?
I think I would swap out.
Don't get me started with DLC and pre-order stuff. God of War.
Man, that thing lasted like what? The first chapter? Maybe even less?
Yo, both those games, man, oh, they drive me crazy. I'd rather you give me skins, man. Give me some skins. I'll take that. At least I can wear the skins longer and I can carry that piece of equipment around.
Oh man, there's a bunch of games. There's a bunch of games I can't even name that. What's it called? That does that concept, and it's hard, but like, it doesn't make sense. This DLC, it kind of makes sense because again, the weapon without having to search for it and stuff like that. But it's like, why am I paying for this? And then in the next like 5 minutes, I'm giving it up because it's weaker than the weapon I just found.
I was just mad that it's nothing like I feel like for the future this new edition, I don't have people pre-order. Can y'all please make it so we can upgrade the vision? Walking around with a boot that can't be upgraded. Come on, I gotta give us.
Oh yeah, they messed us up with that one.
Yeah, y'all gotta give us the ability to upgrade. I don't care if it's not the best of the best, but at least let me upgrade. Why am I gonna pay for, like you said, DLC or pre-order? Yeah, I hyping myself to get the pre-order, and I can't upgrade my pre-order item.
What else did you guys get with the pre-order?
For which game? God of War?
No, for Ghost.
Oh, Ghosts. It's armor, horse, and and a free. I think it's it goes on the category of a charm or something like that. And that
Charm would be worth it.
Yeah,
it's minor defense. It says.
no, but it's worth it. I mean, it's definitely worth it.
This dude, don't be shouting out my government like that.
But it's this is episode where we say everybody doesn't know that we already threw each other under the bus already.
That's if they actually paying attention to that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, the only reason I asked because I purchased the standard version, which was, you know, the normal 59, and the deluxe, which actually came with most of the stuff you guys had, was 69. So now I'm trying to see, they charge people 10 extra bucks for that one charm, because you get a horse.
Yeah, you get a horse.
I got a horse.
But yeah, you get a horse, and there's no special like attributes to the horse. It's not faster or anything like that. The only difference is just the color, and it gives you a special saddle for it too, called Stormwind, which is black and gold with a little bit of gray.
Not the Stormwind that the description is people fear you when you
Yeah, no, it says those who see the saddle know that a terrible storm approaches.
Bro, I got that on the mission. You see what I'm talking about? I literally equipped that. They, you know, these companies, man, they do it all the time. That extra $10 times 5 people. Yeah.
Well, I could say the armor is kinda worth it because it says it's a major increase to health, and then it reduces all damage by a moderate amount.
The Samurai Clan armor, right?
The Hero Tsushima armor.
Okay, so Doc, do you have the Hero Tsushima armor?
No, because I didn't do the...
That's in the deluxe.
That's in the deluxe. I didn't pay that $10.
And that's only the body armor. The helmet and the mask doesn't give you any attributes, but it goes with the whole set, the look.
And Doc's K9, that is dope.
Is it worth $10? That's all I want to you guys.
That armor, I already swapped the armor for the Traveler's attire.
Yeah, because it tracks artifacts of Guiding Wind. Traveler clears 10% more fog of war on the map, and controller will vibrate when 30 meters of an artifact.
Yeah, and back to what I was saying. If the Hero Tsushima armor was upgradable, I would probably walk around with that. If I didn't have the Traveler's attire, I'm going straight to Samurai Clan armor.
But you already know DLC armor is never upgradable.
This is what I'm saying. Like, for the future of DLCs or pre-orders, can y'all give us upgraded gear? If y'all gonna promote, oh, you'll have this armor, that's dope. I appreciate it. But if I'm gonna toss it, like I said, 5 minutes later and never come back to it, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. I'll just DLC it and get the, like I said, get the standard edition and be okay.
Yeah.
Because is it worth that extra $10, that extra 20, 30 bucks? No, this is what y'all giving us.
I thought but that's the thing, because that's how they trick you. Because with this, they tricked us with the looks. It's like it got gold and all that, and then like they just made it look dope. And then
like the mask I got on. I probably got the DLC mask.
What DLC mask or what?
I probably still got the pre-order DLC mask on.
The gold one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Opals out of all the ones that I have. Let them give me a mask that can do something that's worth my combat or collection. I'm trading it. Because this is not something that just was
I'm so mad that they gave me the Stormwind, and I'm like 1% through the game and I got it. That's not right. They should give me that. Like, I just happen to get it, when you're playing this early, you get stuff, you don't even know how and why you just playing the game. And when you mentioned it, I'm like, wait, that's really. But yeah, the couch is fun, you know. Hopefully,
Oh God.
gaming companies are on notice. I can't blame the developers. Companies are listening. Make the pre-orders work. Couch's best friend, Ed Boon.
Oh God.
I shouldn't have said that.
I think they're gonna release more people, and I'm like, speaking of PlayStation 5 and the next titles, where are you guys excited to see for the next gen?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that Avengers. I don't even know how. Like that, the graphics, the mechanics of the upgradable powers and how the powers can link with other heroes and stuff and do like team special attacks and stuff. Amazing.
It's gonna be like Marvel Ultimate Alliance all over again,
but 10 times better.
Yes. You can go down.
No, I wasn't saying. I was going to just say that I can't wait. That's all I was saying.
I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I'm a sucker for customization.
Oh yeah, that armor customization for Iron Man is gonna be amazing.
Him and Thor.
Yes. Like those characters, like when you can take your characters that you know, that you like, and fully customize them. Like, I'm gonna put this on him, put this on him, and I think they have the ability to change the color as well. So it's like, oh my God.
You know what I'm most excited about, and it hasn't even happened yet? Black Panther, Ant-Man, Hawkeye.
DLC or customization?
DLC.
Oh.
Just those three, you know they're coming. Like those three guys are definitely coming. And it's like, oh, I can't wait. Because then they're going to come with like different stories, like how Spider-Man had the Black Cat, and then she had her own story. I'm quite sure these guys are gonna come and for free. That also
Amazing.
quickly buying. You know, I was kind of hurt. I didn't give me no Tomb Raider, but they gave me Marvel, so I'm alright.
I just said, we in the same boat. I felt that way with Infamous and Substitute with Ghost. I'm not even mad. Yeah, the Avengers, oh man, I don't know. Like I said, this is just a customization. I'm still skeptic about how the game is going to play out multiplayer wise. Single player is going to be dope. That's just granted it's going to be dope, but I want to know how multiplayer wise, how does it, like they didn't show any gameplay of multiplayer in action.
They kind of did when they was given the rundown of the power, how they can link together and stuff like that, and they was given the some of the game modes. I believe one is like Warzone or something like that. I forgot what it's called.
Right. And what they did say it's going to be more like Rainbow Six, where you can't pick the same character.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, if you're in a lobby, you know, you'll be the first person to pick Iron Man, or you know, and then with Black Widow. So that's the one cool thing that they did. You don't want 4 Hulks running around.
Yeah, that'd be so OP.
Kind of crazy.
But
that's cool. Okay, what I meant about skeptic about it is, I remember what's the perfect example? Ghost Recon Wildlands. You know how
I didn't play. Oh, you mean when we played together?
yeah, Wildlands.
Right.
You know how if you're doing the story, if I'm doing your story mode, it'll show cutscenes where you're the player of the game is talking to, you know, whoever, right?
Mm-hmm.
But in Avengers, from the cutscene, they said you'll be fighting the boss. And it's like a one-on-one with the boss. So if you're doing a one-on-one with the boss, how does that transpire when you're doing multiplayer? Because if I beat my boss while we're all playing together, but Demon loses,
Are you sure that's how? Like we're not fighting? That sounds kind of weird. That we're all in the same server, and then all of a sudden, the boss battle time, we all get split up into 4 different servers.
yeah, and that's what I didn't understand. That's why I said I need to, because they didn't show the game when they first showed the gameplay trailer. Remember, it was Black Widow, and I guess Black Widow was fighting somebody, and then they had the God of War button transactions.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot who she was fighting, and I think Iron Man was fighting, and then it switches to Black Widow. But I'm like,
You had to watch the last trailer, which we refused to watch because we didn't know who the bad guy was, because they did do that. And they had Iron Man and Thor. I don't know if they had a third person. But they both were trying to take down the boss. The boss was in this big force field. And they both were there. You know, there were still minions running around, so somebody had to fight the minions, and somebody was trying to break the force field. So you are in the same server. You just didn't watch the last trailer.
yeah, but when it comes to when it prompts you to press box or prompts you to press triangle, who's pressing that in that fight?
That's on your screen, though, right? Your TV in your house says press triangle. Why would mine? Especially if I'm doing something else.
But that's what I'm saying. if like I said, if you're Hulk, I'm Spider-Man, Demons, Black Widow. They're gonna have a cutscene where Black Widow's fighting somebody, but she can't fight the people that's flying because she's not a flyer.
Wait, you do a cutscene or gameplay? Because two different things.
I'm talking about the cutscene gameplays. Remember when God of War, right before he chops off somebody's head, it'd be like press box or keep pressing box, almost like the heavenly sword.
Oh, fighting like the trolls and stuff?
Yeah. They were saying that only one person is going to get into that situation. So I'm trying to figure out how does it...
I get that.
It's probably whoever attacks last, probably.
Yeah, or where you're at the moment. You know? If you're there, and say the two of you are fighting the boss, I'm taking care of all the minions. And remember, there's a team up, because there's also like a team up finisher. So if it tells both of you press triangle circle and y'all do your team up finisher, then that's that. If Donovan or Demon's in the wrong spot, and maybe only your triangle will pop up, do your finisher. You know, it may be situational based on where you're at. You know, I may not even be nowhere near to you, so I won't even get prompted. That's my opinion.
At first I thought the characters were limited, but now, like I said, they're showing more and more characters, so, you know, who knows. But it's the game definitely looks awesome with customization.
The thing that we also didn't talk about is how they said you can it doesn't matter who picks who, like if there's the same character outside of that game mode of like Rainbow Six, because nobody will make the same hero the same exact way as another person. And that variety, yeah, that variety is the best thing, because you can have two Hulks, but then one could be like defense based and the other one would be like overpowering based, like a tank. Like you could have them in different roles and stuff like that, and it'll help out with the mission and making it even better. Well, not even better, but like flow smoother.
Definitely gives you the option to have more than one. Like have like more than one build.
Or like loadouts.
Yeah, but, and then also like definitely gives the user some, you know, creativity. That's all most games want. I want to do stuff. I want to do this. Why I can't do that? I hate the game. Don't let me do that. That, you know, I want to do that. Now they're saying, oh, you can do that. Oh, great.
Well, I think it really depends on the type of game it is to give you the ability to have multiple loadouts, like whether it's like
the customization, like how you just said, you know, give you the option to have different types.
Yeah.
You know, maybe you only have one Hulk and you have to keep, you know, you got to go back into the inventory and equip. You know, you may not have 4 loadouts. You know, but at least they give you the option. There's some games, and the games are guilty of this because on launch day they won't have it, and enough people will complain, a la Ghost Recon Breakpoint, when they took away all the AI teammates, and now all of a sudden
they want to put them back in.
11 months later, here comes the Excel. It's like, you know, sometimes the consumer is correct. Not all the time. Sometimes the consumer is correct.
Well, they should have never took it out in the first place, for the fact that I think a lot of people liked it more than the people that didn't like having the team. And I think they should have kept it like Wildlands and Future Soldier, and the fact of yeah, you have the team, and then when you play online, they take out the little AI, and then it's just whoever is joins your party.
Oh, see?
So like if I joined your party, like with Wildlands, it's just me and you. They don't even like substitute the other two slots for AI. It's just us two against all the enemies.
You know, to your point, what I never understood about some games, when something's good, just leave it.
Yeah.
And then there are games that come out with stuff that's bad, and it's in like every installment of their game. And it's like, but when something is good, it's like, yeah, they're gonna take it out. And then like I said, they will give it to you again, like they did something, like they did your favor. No.
No, it's old. And it should have been, and it should have been here in the first place.
That's why I'm hoping with PS5, like since we were talking about it, like it's so powerful, it's so strong. You're an Xbox fans out there. It's so powerful, it's so strong. I don't want to hear game companies and developers go, we are limited. Put it in the game, like damn you, like like I want dynamic weather in every game going forward.
You know, some developers don't know what they're doing in certain senses, and they think that they know everything, but they're supposed to really be working for their consumers. They're not supposed to be working for themselves in the sense of, oh yeah, let's do this because this will make us a whole bunch of money. Well, they think it's gonna make them a whole bunch of money, but it actually doesn't. It makes people mad and not want to get the game or sell the game, and now you're losing money in the fact of you just like messed yourself up trying to well, I think it depends on what's it called. I think it depends on the game, if I pre-order or not. If I see trailers, like a whole bunch of what's it called, a whole bunch of like gameplay videos from developers or whatever, giving you certain aspects of it, like besides the story, like I don't want to really fully know about the story. I want to play the story for myself. I just want to know about the mechanics of the game, like how does certain things work. If it's a game like Avengers, like what powers can I get, how can I tweak them, stuff like that. Like don't give too much information, but give enough to like grab my attention for that pre-order.
So you know, they start doing that shit, go back to the days of most AAA games release demos.
True.
And actually, some do for if not a demo, the beta. It was
and I think betas are mainly for games like, let's say, Anthem, Destiny, Division, stuff like that, where it's multiplayer online. You can't really
test the servers, right?
yeah, test the servers and see like, oh, is this gonna crash with this amount of people, stuff like that? Is it gonna start lagging? But yeah, because like, well, let's say like Assassin's Creed, they can't do a beta with that because it's mostly a story mode based game. So giving that a beta would just be like, what is the point? I might as well not even get the game because I might beat the game in this beta before this game even comes out.
So then that's when you just have that level one. What game did that? Because only Wildlands. I remember Wildlands is that because I remember playing Wildlands. And you was only able to level up to level 7.
Oh yeah,
you were able to do, I think, one main mission and like a couple
bunch
side
of
missions.
oh yeah.
And you have for the weekend.
Wait, was it Wildlands or Breakpoint?
Wildlands.
I thought Breakpoint had the beta. Yeah, Breakpoint did have the beta.
Fauna did that. Farming did that, Destiny did that. They just like played the beta or whatever like that, and they maxed out the level that you got the game. You wasn't at the highest level. They just capped you at a certain level. You know.
But that's why I mentioned Destiny, because Destiny, games like Destiny, like, should have betas. Like, it makes sense. For Honor does make sense. It is an online multiplayer game, but it doesn't have like Destiny, Anthem, where it has multiplayer story mode where you can pass by people that are not in your team and stuff like that, and do these what's it called? Do these side mission events.
Again, like I said, just have one more. Your first level, you know, minimal enemies, because they really just testing server strength and they want to get feedback. But they should let people play the game more often. Lately, I noticed very few games that allow us to play the game.
And a lot of you got a lot of games like Anthem. You get a whole 360 and it got subtracting a lot from the original beta. Talking about, okay, we're trying to fix the servers. Fix the server and the loading screen. But then you take away all the graphics.
See, that's another thing that it sucks. Like things like, let's say, Anthem, GTA, and I can't put my finger on other games, but their loading screens are like way too long, and it's like at one point, you like with Anthem with the beta, you'll think the game froze. Anthem did freeze with the betas, which was horrible. It's like, how are you doing that? And like, it is great that it happened in the beta and not the real game, but it's just like, why is this happening at all, really?
No, it's perfect. That's the perfect time it should be happening.
No, that's what I was saying.
It should be happening in a demo or a beta than the actual launch of the game. Like, all of that's the whole purpose of a demo or a beta. The demo is for you to, try it, see how you like it. Beta is, we're testing this, we're pushing this envelope. We need your feedback before we tweak it. So yes, fix all of that, and so that the final product is ready for release.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was saying. I was like, it's great that it happened in the beta and not in the game. But I think in the release, I think it still was happening from time to time. And it not as bad, but it still was happening. It's like it took them a while to fix that problem. And I'm like, this is something that should have been fixed from the start. Like, you knew that this was happening, and it took, I don't even know how long it took them, but it took a while. And it's just like,
it's taking them to 2022. It was finished. It was the first product.
Lastly, and we're gonna get off of Anthem. We get on, just for the fans, we get on them so much because it was a great idea. It was a great dope game.
Then it became like Division.
After that, it fell apart, and it's just like we expected so much, and then y'all keep on doing updates, but y'all not giving us more to do. Y'all just giving updates for a game that's already beaten. Add to it. Give us some more content to do. If we're gonna get more strongholds and more of this, give us a reason to do the strongholds. You get this kind of loot, you get this kind of loot.
Division.
Wasn't even that.
Yo,
And then
Like, nerve that word.
and I'm trying to talk over him because he's violated. But yeah, then you say you're gonna give us 2.0. When you gonna give us 2.0? Because it looks like you're gonna. It looks like y'all gonna make a whole new game on the PlayStation 5. If y'all are allowed to, y'all gonna make a new game on the PlayStation 5 and then charge us.
Man, I want my money back, and then I'll buy your second game.
Yeah, for real. Like, I'm not. I'm not. I'll let other people buy it, and I'll let 1,500 ratings come out before I touch that game.
Man, let me refund the first one, trade it in.
It has to come out free because for the simple fact, or give us a code or something that we can put in the PlayStation 4 for it. Link onto the Sony store.
Unless they say download your version.
Yeah.
And then upgrade. Yeah, and then upgrade it. So it'd be like a proof of purchase.
Yeah, something to that effect. Because there's no way. First off, your advertisement said that there's gonna be javelins, not 4 javelins. Y'all gonna have a lot of javelins, and then y'all only did 4, and 1 is just a balanced default, so you only get 3 additional javelins.
The struggles.
So 2.0 better be like a major upgrade, like a Sky, No Man's Sky upgrade.
Would you believe that those guys actually are coming out with another
No Man's Sky.
Another free update. Another free update. Like they actually, I think they just like feel bad for what they did.
Yeah. All right. And okay. But what is the free update including? Oh, better graphics, no loading screens.
No, but see, you're getting a whole different type of game. You're getting more. It's like a whole different world. I think more exploration, more traveling. So it's actually worth.
Okay, so if that's the case, then that's 2.0. That's the 2.0 package. That 2.0 package.
What are you talking about for No Man's Sky?
You talking about No Man's Sky or Division or Anthem?
No, you said No Man's Sky, so that's when I said that they're coming out with a third update, a third upgrade, where it's like.
Well, see, and that's dope because that means you recognize y'all messed up, or the game that y'all first pushed out was not up to par. Let's fix it and give back to the people that actually love our product or wanted to love our product
For free too.
Yes, and so that's what I'm saying. That's what Anthem. Listen, y'all should do because y'all gave us the start of a dope invention. Like that's dope. Whether if y'all continue to make it great or somebody piggybacks off of it and go, okay, they broke the boundaries with this. Let us try to make something better out of it.
The evil empire is not going to let it be free. I can tell you that right now. I already know it. I'll be surprised if the evil empire allows you to play that game for free. And they know who they are.
And in that case, I feel like gamers should know, like the NFL community. They're gonna boycott. Like most of the people are gonna boycott it because this last NFL is not up to par.
Basically a roster.
And this is why we do the podcast to inform my gaming community, so that they they're aware we're fed up with them robbing us, and we're gamers too. Like we love this, we love that, and we gotta give the flowers to the people that do good, like the people that actually go out there and work, and their work ethic and the company that's behind them are for us. We're gonna give you that feedback. Like y'all tried and y'all doing your best, and we appreciate it. But the rest of y'all that's just out there, like, oh, let's just take this out, put this in, put a band-aid on it, and charge them $70. Because that's the new thing. Because the new systems out here, we're gonna get charged $70 now for games. Y'all gonna charge us more for games. We better see why we getting that extra $10.
Have you ever noticed that it's always, most of the time, these indie companies that are like, give them everything they want, let the player play, and then these big AAA companies are just, they're AAA for a reason. They got this marketing thing down pat. Let's take some cash. And they'll buy the next installment anyway. Because let's face it, even though there are players like me that still 10,000 players to buy it anyway. You might like, why?
And those people in that situation, we don't want to hear, oh, I bought this and it wasn't this kind of thing, because everybody knew it before it released. Everybody was saying it, everybody was talking about it. If you didn't hear it, then I'm sorry for you not paying attention. But everybody knows that they're not going to confuse too much.
I think a lot of people buy games just to buy games, don't watch trailers, gameplays, or anything like that, and then decide to get mad when the game is not good. But then they do it to themselves.
Like I said, like certain games, especially from the last PlayStation trailer, there's a few games that's on there that it's not my cup of tea.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch.
There's a whole bunch. I'm not gonna buy any of those. I don't bunch of This is the worst money that I spent. I'm not gonna do that to myself.
I do love how they're giving Miles Morales his own game finally. It took long enough.
But how long has he been a character?
He's been a character for years in the comics.
And how many Spider-Man games has they came out?
They had a lot.
Since they released him as a character?
Look, dude. Like you probably just know him because of Spider-Man, the Into the Spider-Verse movie. But dude, he's been out years before that movie even came out.
Okay, but that's when
let's see.
How many games came out since?
Miles Morales been out since 2011.
Yeah, and they had games.
How many Spider-Man games came out since 2011?
Okay, let's see. They have The Amazing Spider-Man. In 2011, they had Spider-Man: Edge of Time. They had another Amazing Spider-Man. I think it's Amazing Spider-Man 1. Yeah, Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2. One is 2012, one is 2014. Then, what else is there? Of course, that last Spider-Man that just came out, Spider-Man that they just made. Spider-Man Unlimited, 2014. Mm,
So
Well, if you're talking about Spider-Man by itself, then yeah, those are the ones. But they also had like Marvel vs. Capcom.
only four.
Yeah, so it's like four games. You know?
Yeah, but they're years
within those-
apart, and he has not been mentioned in any of them except for the last Spider-Man.
Okay, but now out of all four of those, how many dope Spider-Mans or, you know,
I don't know, so I asked you that. You played it more than I did.
Let's face it, he can't be in the first ones, alright? So now
Of
you
course
got
not.
2, 3, and 4. Alright? The second one, actually, because Shattered Dimension, no, I'm not gonna count Shattered Dimension, at the time it was first. And then Amazing Spider-Man, when that came out in 2012, so that's the very next year. And then this third one didn't come out until 2014. So which one do you want to put them in? Because you got to eliminate the first one, then you only got 2.
yeah.
All right, but that's a whole what 6 years?
You thinking
No,
about
I said 2011, 2014.
No.
All right,
But
he's been out since
he's
11.
He's talking about years apart. Like he just wants Miles to have his own game. Period.
Like,
You can't do that.
I only say that because he should have been recognized.
No, but the thing is, Demon, Spider-Man has to get recognized first.
Yeah,
Spider-Man's been recognized for a while. I don't even want to hear that.
In the game. And in the video game.
In the video game, he's had his own video games before 2011.
God, you're not living. Demon. Okay. Put it this way. The Spider-Man movie that came out, right? How many restarts did they do?
Alright, they had Spider-Man 1 through 3 with Tobey Maguire. They had the Ultimate Spider-Man, or is it Amazing Spider-Man, with that dude that I do not like that they did was used as the actor with the Lizard. He had 2. Lizard, and then they had the one with Electro. And then the last reboot with Tom Holland. But he didn't have his own movies until a while, because he was in Avengers first.
But this is what I'm trying to tell you. They're trying to get the perfect recipe. You gotta start with the original Spider-Man. You gotta have the perfect recipe.
then you start playing.
Exactly. So just you know, like I said, when they get the perfect story, the perfect cast, the perfect everything works well, and everybody's loving it, and they're pouring their money into it, they're like, okay, let's make a part 2, make a part 3, and then you'll get the Miles Morales. This Spider-Man did that. Everybody loved it. And it was like, even though it was, somewhat short, but everybody loved it. And it was the perfect Spider-Man game. And when was the last time you could say, I played the perfect Spider-Man game?
Edge of...
The fact that you made that sound.
Edge of Time and it was dope. I give it that.
So now listen. Now the way Edge of Time started to it, and did you beat it?
I beat most of it, but the parts that I did beat was actually dope.
Yeah, but you didn't beat the game. So the fact that you didn't beat the game means that it wasn't 100% dope.
No, I didn't get a chance to. I forgot what happened.
From that year you bought it to now, you still didn't get the game.
Yeah, because I didn't get it again. I think there's on PlayStation 3. I'm on PlayStation 3 anymore. Can't do that.
But he's saying when you did have it, because you really like it, you play it, and you be like, I got this game.
Yeah, and I did. I tried. I forget. Like I said, I forgot what happened.
You forgot how it was not a dope game.
Man, whatever.
Because, like I said, had you beat it, you would see that wasn't a game. So let's go branch off and do a Miles Morales story.
Alright, did you beat it?
No, because it wasn't a dope game. Why would you even ask me that?
Alright, whatever.
I played Web of the Shadows.
Alright, that one was dope.
I didn't really like
Especially
it.
the villains. I like Kraven the Hunter in that one.
Kraven the Hunter was at the beginning of the game, bro.
Alright. It doesn't matter where he was.
Did you beat that?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, could they put Miles Morales in the end of that?
End of it like like in the cutscene?
If they had to make a part 2, could they make a Miles Morales story? He's the hero.
Well, they could have, because Web of Shadows has all. It had the major Spider-Man. It had regular Spider-Man. It had Spider-Man 2099. It had Spider-Man Noir. Like, what are you talking about? Like, how you gonna do that and then not have Miles Morales? He's.
At the end of the day, that was a Peter Parker in Web of the Shadows.
Alright, but alright, you say it's Peter Parker, Web of Shadows, but in the movie, it was all Peter Parkers basically in different universes and Miles Morales.
Bro, it wasn't Peter Parker.
Peter Parker was the secondary character. All the Spider-Mans were Peter Parker basically, except for one.
No, it was Miles Morales, it was Peter Parker, it was Spider-Girl, and then it was Spider-Pig. Those are not
Spider-Pig is Peter Parker, and he's basically Peter Parker.
But Spider-Girl wasn't Peter Parker.
That was the only difference. But everybody had Peter Parker or some type of Parker name because they are branched off from him as different universes.
How you gonna have Miles Morales and Spider-Girl and then say that they're all Peter Parker?
They're all Peter Parker except for those two.
You know what?
Those are the only two that weren't Peter Parker. Everybody else is Peter Parker in other universes.
I like the graphics on Horizon Zero Dawn. Oh man.
Miles Morales gotta do his own game. It's all cartoon, yeah.
Or his own movie.
Action figures, you're something for your own video game. Come on, man.
And they should have been made a movie with him.
Okay, you know, we're gonna have another episode, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna let Demon sit there, and I want him to come up with a plot, a synopsis, a villain, and a reason why Miles Morales shall be movie.
Alright, I could do that.
I want to hear that, like, you know.
And until that day,
We got any villains.
Yeah, he's man. What you? Oh my goodness, never mind. I'm not even.
You gonna name all Peter Parker?
No, not even. Even though he does have similar villains, I'm not gonna name the exact villains that Peter Parker has. I'm gonna name Miles Morales' villains.
yeah, we're gonna save that for another episode.
I can't wait for this.
Back to what I was saying. You know, my girl, Horizon Zero Dawn. Oh, girl, no.
Oh, Horizon. What was it? Yeah.
But it was. Oh, girl, I can like after playing the DLC for Horizon Zero Dawn, I can only imagine what they're gonna have us fighting. Like they had
that stuff in the DLC for free.
Nah, like just watching that trailer, like that elephant robots. Oh my god. Some big warlord elephants.
Oh, the mastodon.
Yes, those are. I can see those are gonna be a problem. I wonder if they're gonna have more robots where you can interact and ride. She's older now, so she's gotta be able to ride a saber too. Like, let me ride a saber too for.
Well, I thought she could already, just not for long.
No, she can never ride a saber too. She was only able to ride.
Oh, I forgot what was the closest thing to it that she could ride. It's like a saber-tooth but smaller or something like that.
No, she can only ride the deers and the longhorns.
Man, I don't want to hear that. I need some proof on this.
What you mean you need some proof?
I could have sworn she could ride, well, not almost everything, but things besides the deers.
She can take over, not ride. She can take over. She can take over almost anything in that game. Once you get your level up, she can take over anything in that game, except for the corrupted.
True.
Ride and adventure and fight? No. And that's what I'm saying. That she should like. I hope they put that in this one, where she'd be able to ride and you know, run around. Because I want to ride a saber-tooth this game coming in.
No, they're probably gonna make it mad hard for you to even do that.
Or have the bird, the Thunderbird. I want the
Thunderbird. I hate them things.
Yes, I do, but I want her to be able to fly. Like, instead of fast traveling, capture one of those and fly.
Makes sense.
But I might take it back because that game was mad big, so I might still want to fast travel. But I still want to be able to fly. Like, give me that.
The fact that she's going to be able to swim is going to be awesome.
Bro, she was able to swim last game, but
not
the water was just not underwater.
Man, they gonna GTA 3 it.
You don't want to go underwater. You didn't want to go underwater because anywhere where you could have went probably underwater, the Lock Jaws is there, and I see it in this game. She's just swimming side by side with Lock Jaws, and I'm just like, oh, she cool, bro. Like, she got that control where she can just swim. And like I said, after playing the DLC,
no, I just seen the robot enemies. But I didn't play it. I remember we was talking about it, how there was like a bear, I believe, like a giant wolf, I think.
Yeah,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the only thing I knew of it. Like, I just knew what was gonna be in it. I just never got the DLC and played it.
I'm just gonna tell you, the DLC and like 2.0, like you start your whole everything, your armor, your weapons don't mean nothing. That's like you gotta upgrade all over again. And this is coming for you after you take down Thunderbirds with no problem. You go up on the mountain to the DLC part of the map, and they are smacking you. They're smacking you around like you nothing. I just sit there like, what is going on? So I'm really can't wait for that. Yeah.
Godfall.
He's a Godfall guy. Go for it.
Godfall. Oh, Godfall. I really like the graphics for one. That's something that really dragged me into it. Like Ghost of Tsushima, like besides like the way that they made the characters look, like the colors that they use and the scenery, stuff like that, like they really put a lot of effort into that. And I think they only did that really because PS5 next gen tech. You got new graphics cards and stuff like that. You gotta show off the graphics somehow, like the power of the graphics card and the processing and stuff like that. You gotta show it off. If you don't show it off, there's something wrong with you. Like, I would want to show off something new the best way I could. But besides that, Godfall to me is like Elder Scrolls, but its own little unique, my God, but its own little unique game. Like, you know, there's a whole bunch of Elder Scroll type games, fantasy, blah blah. You fighting dragons, fighting monsters, blah blah. But a lot of companies don't do it right. Godfall, I could see that in their trailers, their gameplay. They didn't. I wouldn't say perfected it because I didn't play it myself, of course. But they put a lot of thought into it, like going back probably looking at other games in the same category and see what they should do and what they shouldn't do. That's all I could really say on that one.
Doctor was just PlayStation fan favorite game.
I totally forgot the damn name. Which one was it?
The astronaut.
No, that's for the future.
Oh, the cartoon realistic looking one.
The release. You know, it's funny. I had it, and then I went to look it up again, and I got sidetracked because you were talking. Because I'm listening to you, and I'm like, yeah. And I'm not doing my research while I'm listening to you, and then I get hit with this question. And it's like, when you're in school, like, huh?
You're like when you're taking a nap.
Chapter 5, huh? What page?
what page are we on?
So you just come with the hold on. One is definitely Project Athia, but that's
yes,
the release. It's the crap. It's the other one.
It's on a release, you said?
Yeah, it's the one that's coming out like right when the game drops. Kenya Bridge of Spirit.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about with the cartoon looking realistic kinda.
Yes,
it's like a great mix.
Because I'm a basketball fan, so I'm definitely getting 2K. But that and Kenya will be my two games I'm gonna get. So sorry about that, everyone. I admit I was
brain fart.
I said,
You're like, come back to me.
Pass. I'll take a pass.
But with Kenya Bridge of Spirit, I think the one thing that caught my eye was like the colors and the look, and I'm like, it looks awesome. And like you say, how you said it, like cartoon realish. But then she did something with her powers when she fight one of the enemies. I'm like, oh yeah, I get it. You know, it seems like it's taking you back to like old school RPG turn-based look style, and then like just colorful gameplay. And you know, sometimes I want my game to look real, and then sometimes I just want them to just be like a flurry of like 4th of July lights on my TV screen. So I
Just
think
random
this is
colors.
yeah, I think that's what this game really gives you. Just like, oh, this looks ridiculously gorgeous.
What Nintendo fans, they're probably related to Zelda, and it kind of does remind me of Zelda in a sense.
There you go. Right?
The only way that the venture is like, I don't know if you ever played any Zelda games with Link and stuff like that.
Wow, nice and oh,
Yeah, that's us.
I think the last one I played was Breath of the Wild, where I didn't even get to the, what's it called? I didn't even get to the Nintendo Switch one. I think the furthest I made was, I think, GameCube, and you already know how long that's been out.
But I heard the Switch phone though. I just since a lot of people don't have the Switch, and I haven't been a Switch fan. Switch is definitely a good system when it comes to multiplayer, but you have to know somebody that has it. If you don't have nobody that has a Switch, that is kind of it runs dry. Like that's one thing about the PlayStation and Xbox I give them credit for. Like some of the games that aren't multiplayer, like Ghost, I can just say him play this for a while, just doing this, and just enjoying my time. I don't think Nintendo has a good roster of one-player games.
I think the best one that they came up with was the Super Mario, the one where they allowed us to create worlds and that we all could play each other's worlds.
I forgot what that was. I think it was like Mario Builders or something like that.
Mario
That would be awesome. The next gen, since we're on next gen, can do something like that. Like, I don't know, whatever game they decide to choose, and just have it like, we do a world. Because it was like No Man's Sky, where like, it's just that everybody was so spaced out. But like, if I did ever find your planet, good luck to me, because it was such a big game. But they tried it, but then they extended it so much that you really wouldn't run into somebody else. I would love for next gen to have that type of game. That you can interact, and you can interact with somebody who's like maybe offline, like whatever we do, you build something, you try to come to my castle. Let's just say it's civilization. I got my guards at my castle. You trying to break in my castle. I got to build a defense system to keep you out. I come back online and I see you trying to compromise.
And you know who did that? And I respected them when they was that kind of game. What's Fortnite? Fortnite, that was Fortnite. Fortnite, you had your story mode. You build your castle, and if somebody else wanted to raid you, they can raid you, but they had to go through your tower defense build.
Yeah, the traps and all that.
Yes, I need somebody to come up with that idea again. And supposedly Metal Gear, I think that's where they was going with their idea as well when they did that the base and the theme.
I think it's, yeah, I don't know if they did it in the sense of people could raid you. I'm not, I haven't played it in forever. But yeah, you can make your base, you can, I think change the graphic on it. I think they had like a print that you could put in like the middle, like a team logo or something like that. You can capture guys in story mode, and make them part of your crew. The what else? You can select people to do certain jobs. You can send them out to do missions and stuff like that. Like I forgot. There's a lot of games that's like that. That you could have people go out on missions and get resources and stuff like that for your base. And that's what that was.
And I need a game like Fortnite and Metal Gear where you still do your little story mode, get your resources, and defend your base. Like I need one of those. That was dope. That was a dope content. Like I give creators they flowers when they create something that's totally different from the core games. Like everybody's building their games off of this foundation. Like, oh, we'll build a shooting game and it's gonna be multiplayer and it's gonna be like this. If you switch it up, do your own little thing, and it works, I commend you to do that. That's why, like I said, once again, we were so judgmental on Anthem because Anthem broke that. Anthem did their own thing. It wasn't a regular shooting game. It wasn't a regular story game. You know, it was in its own little bucket. We're not gonna compete with nobody. We're doing us. And yeah, and it worked for y'all. Y'all just dropped the ball somewhere. And then fumbled, and then just kept fumbling and fumbling, like y'all was playing Madden.
I'm telling you, man. It's. I hope these people, get their stuff together. And I hope like everything that we're saying is like. Is based towards the companies, because I keep hearing, especially listening to the PlayStation reveals and everything, that they were like, these game developers want to bring you a world, they get pride in anything, they get pride of playing their game. And I just wonder, how much in the past were they held back because the suits or somebody was like, oh, do this, we don't want that, or hurry up, get it out tomorrow. Even though it's going to take another 4 years. So I hope the suits that these smart developers who love their job do their job and put stuff in the game that we enjoy. Because, I think most game developers, or maybe 100% of them, are gamers too. They don't want to play a crappy ass game,
True.
So, I just hope that they allow them to use this.
Utilize their time, basically.
Yeah, especially at the time, because you know how it is. Oh, it's got to be out by March. We're gonna lose money. Relax. It's probably 75 hours.
Yeah, because.
I want to get deeper into that in the next future episode. But I think I'm gonna end this one off with matter of fact, not even if. Yeah, no, if. Only PlayStation 4 titles. If there was a PlayStation 4 title that will do a sequel or another part to it for the PlayStation 5 and they do it right, what will that game be? But yeah.
So you're basically asking them what game would they love to see next gen?
Yeah, what game you played this year or heard this year on a PlayStation 4 that you would love to see the second version of on the PlayStation 5? If done right and better, not NFL Street 3, the NFL Street 2. Not a downgrade, not upgrade.
Man, They do that a lot, whether it's games or movies, downgrading when it's the sequels or whatever.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm asking you if not thinking if they can or they not gonna do it. Just if this was a perfect world and you could get the sequel to another game, what would that game be from the PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5?
That's true. That's what you're at. Yeah, let's hear their dreams. Let their dreams come true.
Man, that's hard. It's a lot.
Me, I can't wait for my next Tomb Raider. I ain't gonna lie. I can't say that one now.
Okay, you got Tomb Raider. I'm going with For Honor.
Oh yeah, For Honor would definitely be dope.
Yep. And what would you pick, Damien? You gonna be? Nah, they are doing it. They don't mind on the
man, it's
it can't be that hard. What game came out on PlayStation 4 that did everything, or you feel like if they did a little bit customization to upgrade, it would be way better on the PlayStation 5?
Well, you say it's not that hard, but there's a lot. But I can't put my finger on it right now.
You can't pick one title you don't come in.
Well, doesn't matter what genre.
It don't matter what genre. It's what came out on the PlayStation 4. That's all I said. It has to be on the PlayStation 4, and then you would like to see on the 5.
I guess Rainbow Six Siege.
Okay, see, wasn't hard.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the comments, don't make it that hard.
Yeah, I want to see y'all answer. Like, what did y'all think that was dope? PlayStation 4 that they did not announce on the trailers that you would like to see.
And that's the good thing about what I said. They are making another Rainbow Six.
You know what? Go to bed, bro.
But you gotta get it straight. It's not regular Rainbow Six. It's zombies. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah.
Rainbow Six Quarantine.
That was a minute.
Send him to bed, yeah.
And Doc is gonna kick us out.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. Until next time, please like and subscribe, leave comments. If we said something that you disagree with, let us know. We are combative as well, as much as we are loving. And get Ghost of Tsushima.
Definitely.
And promise that you'll like it. Until next time.
I totally agree with that.
Oh. Also, it would be great if they gave us topic ideas that they want to hear about.
Yes. Help Demon out, because sometimes Demon
Man.
is in charge of topics. And he, as you can tell, he has a hard time making decisions. So
Man, my brain be
if you
hurting.
guys get those topics, then you'll help Demon out a lot.
Later, folks.
Later.
Yeah.